This video is for all of you who've had your hopes crushed by the boosted board price increase. There is an alternative that also goes about 20 miles per hour, has braking, regenerative braking, and everything, you know, that a boosted board has. It's a little more commuter friendly, definitely not as high performance, but you can choose your board. You can even have whatever board you want. I mean, pretty much anything. Just send the board in, you'll get a discount off the production price. And this thing cost me, and this is the most expensive one, $900, including shipping. That might not be what you pay. You might have to pay a little bit more. But if you mention my name, which is Ian, you will get yourself, I believe it was a $50 discount, if I believe that that's right, or $25, or something like that. So mention my name if you want to get one of these. They're called the Metroboard. Also lithium ion, or lithium iron, LiFe. And it has a 15-mile range instead of the boosted 6 miles. Let's see. It is single-wheel drive, has a 600-watt motor, but I can go up any hill I've ever tried to go up, which is a lot of hills. You know, it weighs 18, mine weighs 18 pounds compared to the boosted's 15, I think it was the last time I saw, which is fine, a little 3 more pounds, you know, but you pay $1,000 less, so that's good. I think that's a good trade-off. So I mean, it can basically do, it can't do as much as a boosted board can do, I don't think, because it's not a real longboard. Well, you can get longboard bodies, but the components are not quite as high quality as the boosted board. However, it's a lot less. It has a farther range than the boosted board does. It charges in 3 hours as opposed to the boosted board's 2-hour charging time. So I mean, that's actually faster considering the battery is a higher capacity. I mean, well, it's not faster than the boosted 2 hours, but if the boosted only has a 6-mile range and this is a 15-mile range, per unit of range, this charges faster. It has battery level indicators. So I'm at highest capacity right now. It has a bell. It's got both auto braking, so you can just press one button and it will slow you down to you know, basically like a crawl. Or you can do manual braking that can get you down hills at you know, a constant pace. Like I said, it's more commuter friendly. It's kind of like a cruise control version. So the way I'm doing it right now is if I'm holding this button in the front, as you can see. And if I press the thing forward, I'm going to wait till I go over this bend, because this is a little tricky. So, if I press it forward, I will accelerate, and then I'll just let go to maintain that speed. If I push back, the motor will freewheel until the board goes down to the speed it's set for, and then it will start applying the power. And the red button's the brake. That's the, so, if I want to auto brake, I press the red button. And that will slow me down just gradually and then stop me. Then I can start again. If I wanted to manual brake, I would press both buttons at the same time, but these can be configured differently. If I want to brake really hard, I press the button. Oh, that's the green button. Oops. So I'm going to go around this turn. Then I can brake. If I want to brake really hard, I press the red button and then push it up, and then I'll brake a lot faster. And there are different braking modes, different acceleration levels. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's definitely not as streamlined as the boosted board. It does look like it has a pretty industrial motor. It's single-wheel drive, which is not quite as good. But then again, it's affordable, so I would check out the Metroboard. And once again, my name is Ian. You get yourself a discount if you mention that I told you about the boosted board, or Metroboard, that is. Just go onto their website, it's metroboard.com, and just have a browse. I looked at the boosted board before I knew it was $2,000. and I decided that the booster board was just too big because I was riding a 30-inch board. And I talked with the guy who makes these, and I liked him, he liked me, we were happy, so I decided to give this board a shot, and it's been pretty good. I mean, let's see, what are the biggest problems? Low ground clearance, so you can't really go over much, so you just kind of have to choose your path carefully. You're not going to be really going up curbs with this at all. What else? I think that's my biggest complaint. The stock bushings it came with and the configuration made it impossible to turn. But as you can see, I'm just weaving in and out of everything right now, so it's not hard now. You just configure it a little bit. Oh, the trucks are not very high quality, but they work. I mean, they work fine. So, if you pay less, it's probably worth it. Just and you could replace the front truck if you wanted. The rear truck would be a more difficult replacement. And here we go. And it can go this speed pretty much up every hill I want to go up. So I'll just ride around and show my feet movements. Oh, not to accelerate on this hill. That might be a good idea. A little fast for that. Oh! Oh no! Paying too much attention with the movie here. Did I hurt anything? I highly doubt it. And my board's okay. That's happened before. It flipped over once when I was going down a mountain and kind of messed up. But I was okay, never fallen off it. I've just kind of bailed like that. Too sharp of a turn. Well, I hope you will consider this. It's a good company. They make a good product at an affordable price. And now it's about time for me to go home. Traffic has subsided. So I did two things, killed time and informed you.